Hey guys, today I'm going to be going over my PvE skill build with you guys. This is what I use to beat legendary missions solo. Um, First off, we have it's 5-piece tactician, and then the backpack is going to be inventive. What this does is when you have full health, it increases your skill power by 15%. And these purple mods, they're just damage to elites, and they're skill mods. These go up to I think like 220, so this is not the perfect god roll. These aren't the easiest to find though. I had these a long time ago and put them on. I think it caps at like 220 electronics, somewhere around there. But it could be higher is what I'm saying. But I got, 5 of those and 4% damage to elites. That's always pieces. And then for your performance mod, you can either do, it just depends what skill you're using. I like to put on the sticky bomb so that, when you're running legendary missions, there's always a healer and you want to make sure you get rid of him in one shot. But you could put, if you're using a turret damage or secret damage. And then for the gun, I rolled a 204 so that I can unlock all these talents. This is not god rolled either though. Destructive and ferocious I like. Instead of vicious, I would much rather have determined. And then on this one, this is just a regular gun. I have talented and competent, which those two are good. Um, Competent, I'd probably rather have destructive or ferocious. And then on the third talent, I have predatory. I feel like that's a must, especially if you're running this backpack, because you get the perk of the talent active of this backpack when you have full health, and the predatory gives you healing for 20 seconds after you kill an NPC. And that's with anything. You kill them with a skill, they could bleed out. It could be with your gun. Just as long as you have that gun in your hand, when they die, it'll proc predatory. And that goes for, blowing up the turrets as well, or even a seeker that they throw at you. Um, the way I have this rolled is my chess piece. I have everything rolled for skill, or for electronics, I should say. 9% skill haste, 6% enemy armor damage, and ammo capacity. And the mask, again, electronics, enemy armor damage, and damage to elites. Again, electronics with the skill power, and bleed, disrupt, and damage to elites. The disrupt, I think, is a must on this because you're going to be fighting hunters on the legendaries, and then damage to elites as well is important. Trying to get the damage up as high as possible. The backpack has that inventive. Skill power, and burn resistance there. You can put whatever you want there. And on the gloves, skill haste is important. Critical hit damage and enemy armor damage. The critical hit damage, I mean, that's good. You can do, whatever weapon you like to use, that kind of damage, whether it's SMG or LMG or whatever it is. But everything else I would keep the same. And then the holster, I just have it rolled for skill haste. So the way I use this is before I throw my skill out, whether it's a sticky bomb or seekers, I make sure that the L86 is equipped because it has these destructive and ferocious talents. And then as soon as you throw your talent, you can switch guns, and then you'll get the perks of destructive and ferocious. You don't have to keep it on the whole time. And then, so what I'll do is I'll throw like a seeker mine. And then if NPCs are about to die, I'll switch to this because it has predatory. And as soon as they die, I'll regenerate 35% health over 20 seconds. And again, you don't have to shoot them with this gun. You just have to have it in your hand. And then once my health fills up, usually my skills are back, And then when the health is full, then your inventive kicks in. So you get 15% more skill power. Alright guys, quick tip if you want to easily see which guns have what talent, then just put a skin on one. The way you'll remember. Like I know the gun with the blue skin is my L86. It's just easy to know that you have it equipped. You see that blue? And that's what I start off with on most of my attacks. I have Destructive and Ferocious on there. Alright guys, so here's a perfect example. I have my blue gun on with Destructive and Ferocious. I'll throw the skill out, my Seekers. As soon as I throw my Seekers, I can switch to the green gun that has Predatory and Talented. As long as I'm holding the gun and they die, see it proc Predatory and Talented at the bottom there? And then again, I can switch back if I want to do more damage. Like that. And see the Predatory is still giving me health. Which is going to help. Once you get full health, you'll have that inventive backpack talent come in. You get 15% more damage. If you guys want to see the stats are of this. My Sticky Bomb is 1.3 million damage. And then the Seekers. The cooldown's 11.8 seconds on this. And the cooldown on this is 18.10 seconds. Again, if I had Determined on one of these guns, it would be much better instead of Vicious. Alright, let's go over the free talent side run real quick. So go over to abilities. The talent's going to be at the top to your right. I run critical save. It gives me damage resistance, 20% damage resistance for 10 seconds when I use a mech hit during low health. The shrapnel gives a chance. It's a 30% chance to bleed targets within a 10-meter radius when I bleed other targets. Demolition expert. When I kill a hostile with an explosion, it increases my explosion damage by 20% for 15 seconds. And then chain reaction. So if you hit any two NPCs, or it could be a box and an NPC, it could be anything. If you hit two, then you get 20% more damage from the blast. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's my skill build. Send me any questions if you guys have any.